Hi, today we speak about the second one. Second, نموذج استرشادي biology. Grade 12, mock, exam 2, December 2024. Let's go to 46 question. The 46 question are divided into 3 parts. The first part from question number 1 to 32. Let's go to the choices 1. The choices 1, each one has 1 mark only. The first question speak about number 1. What make collenchyma a supporting tissue that make the plant organs harder and stronger? Harder and stronger make collenchyma tissue. There are many types of the plant tissue. The first one is parenchyma, collenchyma, sclerenchyma, and the other. The parenchyma tissue are become collenchyma by strengthened the corners of the cell by a specific structure. Let's read the choices. The first one is the deposition of keratin on its cell wall. Deposition of keratin, that precipitation of keratin in the cell wall. Number B, the addition of cyprin and lignin to its cell wall. Lignin and cyprin are 2 materials which deposit in the cell wall. C, being thickened by cellulose and distribution. And its distribution, the cellulose is a structural part in the cell wall. D, being dead tissue at its position. It's not number D because it's alive tissue. It contains a nucleus. So the answer must be C, being thickened by cellulose and distributions it. So collenchyma tissue is supporting tissue by the cellulose and its distribution. That's number 1. Let's go to question number 2. Question number 2 speak about the region. What is the region at which the upper limbs are attached to the vertebral column to the human skeleton? Here he asks about the area of attachment. The upper skeleton attached with the vertebral column by cervical region, thoracic region, cervical region and thoracic region, and thoracic region and lumbar region. Let's think. The first one is cervical region. It's about the neck parts. It's not the attachment of upper limbs, not in the neck parts. Number 2, thoracic region. Thoracic region, it means the thoracic parts, that's the upper limbs. It may be the correct answer. Let's read the other. Cervical and thoracic region, not the 2 parts, not. The thoracic and lumbar. Lumbar is the lower part of the skeleton, so the answer must be thoracic region. That's the answer, number B. So the upper limbs are attached to the vertebral column with a thoracic region. That means the thoracic parts, the upper parts of the body. Number 3. Number 3, let's read about the leaflets of the plant. Leaflets of the plant in some plants are reflected or responded by the touching. It's responded in touching. What are the leaflets of any plants of them? Let's go to read the question carefully. Number 3, which of the following plant leaflets responds to touch? Which of them can be touched and respond? The first one is mimosa plant. Mimosa plant is the shy one, the shy lady that we called it shy because after we read the choice, I will repeat it again. Number B, some leguminous plant, pea plant or beans plant, that's are ligaments, parts of ligaments. Mimosa and some ligaments plants. D. Plants that have compound pinnate leaves. No, the shy one, the shy lady, is the mimosa plant. Mimosa plant are respond to touch because it's shy one that touching the plant and respond to it. So the answer must be mimosa plant. Let's go to number 4. Number 4 speak about the terms synonymous. That means has same. Let's go to read the question. Which of the following two terms are synonymous? Muscles tissue and muscles fibers. They are the same? Let's read the other choices. Myofibers and muscle fibers. Myofibers are a part of muscles, skeletal muscles. C. Muscles fiber and muscle cells. Are the muscle cells the same of muscle fibers? Let's read the other one. Sarcomeres and myofibers. Which one of these are synonymous? C. Muscle fiber and muscle cell. They are two parts of the same things. Let's go to 5. 5 question is speak about curvature in the plant phototropism. Here speak about the sense again. Let's read the question carefully. Which of the following correct about the receptors and the region of curvature in the plant phototropism? Let's speak about plant phototropism again. Phototropism is the plant is affected by the light. Phototropism is related to the light or away from the light. Go to respond with the light. The green parts are positive, respond for the light, and the other parts inside the soil are negative, respond to the light. Let's see the question. What speak about? Which of the following is correct about receptors and region of curvature in plant phototropism? There are 4 choices. The first one, they have opposite response to stimuli. Opposite respond with the stimuli. They are communicate together through auxin. Auxin is the effect of the hormones in the plant parts. Both of them are secret auxin. They are exactly the same. No, the plant are affected by auxin. So the answer must be the communicate together through auxin. Auxin is affect positively or negatively to the plant by phototropism, to the effect of the light. Let's go to 6. Question number 6 is speak about the pituitary gland. Let's go to hormones. Hormones is affected to the tissue in human being. Let's go to read the question. Which of the following parts the pituitary gland is connection to it? Pituitary gland is found in the skull. Inside the skull is a B-plant structure, B-sized structure, and found under or below the brain. Let's read the choices. Number 1, the brain is attached to the pituitary gland. Is this the answer? Number B, other endocrine glands attached to the pituitary gland. Attached, physical attached. Number C, adenohypothesis. Number D, neurohypothesis. No, the first one is the brain is attached to the pituitary gland because it's a B-sized gland found under the brain or under the found inside the structure of the skull. Okay, number 7. Let's go to number 7. The question number 7 is speak about the blood calcium level. Let's go to see what are the normal structure of the blood calcium level. Let's read the question carefully first. If the normal calcium level in the blood is somewhere between 8.6 to 10.3 milligram per liter, what is the calcium concentration at which calcitonin will be secreted? Now, the calcium level are affected by calcitonin hormone. There are many choices. The first one is low one, 7.3 milligram, and the other 9.3 milligram, 10 milligram, and 11.2 milligram. Calcitonin are secreted when the calcium level is low or high. It must be high. Calcitonin are secreted when the calcium level is very high in the blood than the normal. So the answer must be D, 11.2, because the all answer is a low level from calcitonin. Let's go to the question number 8. Question number 8 has a figure. When the question has a figure, we must study the figure carefully before answer the question. We must study the figure before we read the question. The figure here has 6 figures or 6 shapes. The first one is about a unicellular organism, and the other 2 is unicellular organism go to division. Here the division will become mitotic division because it produces a 2 identical individual. 2 identical means 2 mitosis. Let's go. Number 8, the provide figure illustrate. The figure show or illustrate the stages of asexual reproduction. Asexual reproduction is done by one parent only or done by one cell only. Each of them contains the whole number of chromosomes 2n and become 2 individual contains the same number of chromosomes. Reproduction, asexual reproduction here is a binary version. In amoeba, that a unicellular organism, what is the number of the stages? He asked about the stages. Which number of the stages at which mitosis is occurring? One of them are mitosis occurring. So we must choose 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 is mitosis? Yes, that's 2. Not 3, because 3 has a 2 similar but not completely divided. Not 4, because 4 is divided but incompletely. 5 has a 2 cells but not similar, so the answer must be number 2. Number 2 is a mitotic division done in amoeba to make a binary vision. So the answer is 2. Let's go to question number 9. Which of the following organism does not reproduce by conjugation? Conjugation means has 2 strands or 2 filaments. The 2 filaments are transfer the content of the one filament to the other filaments and make 2n to reproduce again and make a mitotic division again. Which of them are not reproduced by conjugation? Let's read the choices. Number 1, paramecium. Paramecium is unicellular organism can reproduce asexual. By conjugation, let's read. Number B, bread mold. Bread mold can reproduce by many other ways, not conjugation only. Spirogara algae, sponges, that's not a unicellular organism, that's an animal's kingdom which reproduce by budding. So the 3 choices are reproduced by conjugation, but the other one is not. Sponges is the answer, is not reproduced by conjugation. The answer is number D. Sponges are produced by budding. Let's go to the question number 10. Question number 10 is speak about the sporangium of a fern. Let's read the question carefully and go to catch the mark. Number 10 is the sporangium of the fern contains 100 spores mother cell. 100 spores mother cell. How many spores will be produced by the sporangium? Here the sporangium must be divided meiotically. The division meiotically is produce one cell, each one cell produce 4 cells. Each of them contains half number of chromosomes. So 100 spores, it will produce 400 cells. Each one contains half number of chromosomes. So the answer must be 400 because it's a meiotic division. 100 spores mother produce 400 sporangium. Yes, that's the answer. Let's go to question number 11. 11 is speak about the floral role of tulip flower. Tulip flower is a special flower which has a very specific phenomena. Let's read the question and then we speak about the phenomena. Which floral roles of tulip flower attract the insect to pollinate the flower? How the insect attracted to the flower? The insect attracted to the flower by 2 ways. The first one is the colored parts. The second one is nectar. Nectar is a juice which the insects are absorbed and their scent. So we speak about 2 parts. The first one is the color part which attracts the insect. Let's go to tulip one. Tulip flower. The tulip flower has a special phenomena. Let's read the choices, then we choose one of them as the phenomena said. Number A, calyx only. Calyx in all flower, almost flower, has a green parts, has a green color. It's not attracted to attract the insect to it. Corolla only. Corolla has colored flower parts, colored rules, and it spread in all types of flower, and it is colored part which attract the insect. But in tulip, I don't think so. Calyx and corolla are attached together to make another rule. It's colored one in tulip only, and other types of flower, corolla and andrecium. Andrecium is not has any color. So the answer must be calyx and corolla. Number C, in tulip and other flower, that's tulip. So which floral role of tulip flower attracted insect to pollinate the flower? Because it's a color one, so calyx and corolla are attached together and make another role which has a colored parts. Let's go to 12. 12 speak about the fertilization in flowering plant either. Let's read the question and carefully choices. Number 12, what is or are purpose of fertilization in flowering plant? Purpose or fertilization. What the meaning of fertilization? Is fertilization is a process of fusion of pollen grain and ovum inside the ovary. Let's speak about fertilization. Fertilization is return the number of chromosomes into the 2n. At first, the fertilization rule or purpose is return the chromosomal number into the whole number at the first one. So it's producing zygote only. Oh, we speak about only. Only is suspicions. It makes suspense, suspicions. Producing zygote only, it's producing zygote, not only. Producing endosperm only. Endosperm is a tissue which contains food for the embryo. Only? No, not only. Number C, producing zygote and nutrient tissue. Yes. Producing fruit containing stored food. No. The answer, it must be producing zygote and nutritive tissue, that endosperm. Yes, the answer is C. So the purpose of fertilization in flowering plant is producing zygote, return the whole number of chromosome back, then nutritive tissue that provide the embryo with a food. Let's go to 13. 13, the human female. Human female, that means all the females after born. After born. After born, that means that has the third stages of their ovary, containing what? Primary germ cells? No. Oogenia? No. Primary oocyte? Secondary oocyte? Yes, the answer is primary oocyte. Is born with the primary oocyte. We have females which born and their ovaries contains primary oocytes. It's stay to become mature to perform another stages like secondary oocyte. Let's go to question number 14. Question number 14 is speak about another parts. Let's go to read it. Which of the following does not inhibit the penetration process of pathogen through plant cell wall? Penetration. Penetration means go inside. We have go inside, but we have a special part in this question is does not inhibit. Does not. I follow, does not. All of them has pathogen inside the plant, except one. So we read the choices carefully. Number A, swelling of these walls. Swelling means is increase in the size of these walls. Number B, deposition of lignin in these walls. That means penetration. Deposition of telosis of this wall, we find not inhibit the penetration. Deposition of keratin and suberin in this wall, the answer must be C. C, deposition of telosis on this wall, it will not inhibit the penetration process. That means telosis is immunity to prevent the penetration of this pathogen inside the plant. So it will help it in immunity process. Let's go to question number 15. Question number 15 is speak about immunity either. It will speak about the T cells. T cells, T is abbreviation. Abbreviation of what? Why it's called T cell? The question is asked about the T cells is called by this name. Why we call it T cell? What the abbreviation T is from the choices. Number one, they are produced in thymus gland. Produced in thymus gland. Where is the thymus gland? Thymus gland is an amnion gland, which help to provide the body with T cell. Are they named in this region? Number B, they mature and differentiate in thymus gland. Yes, it will produce and maturate. Number C, they highly specific. That means it's T cell, highly specific. Where is the abbreviation here? Number D, they are produced in bone marrow. No, I choose number B, because they are mature and differentiate in the thymus gland. That's the reason of named it as T cells. T means the first letter of thymus gland, because it become mature and differentiate in the thymus gland. Yes. Let's go to 16. Question number 16 is talk about what is the correct sequence of B cells, lymphocytes, when they act against the pathogen. It must be many stages. The stages are follow each other. Let's speak about these stages after we read the question. Read the question again. Let's go to read the question again. What is the correct sequence of B cells, lymphocytes, when they act against a pathogen? Number 1, A, recognition. Yes, recognition. I will recognize the pathogen. Antibody production. No, it's not the second steps. Adhesion. No, adhesion will become first of antibody production. Number B, adhesion. Recognition. No, recognition must come first. Then adhesion. Antibody production, it will be the last one. C, adhesion. No, recognition is the first. Antibody production. No, recognition is the first. So the answer must be D, recognition, adhesion, antibody production. The answer is number D. D is the most suitable steps follow each other. The first one is recognition to the pathogen, what it is. So the second one is adhesion. It adheres to the cell and then produce antibody production. It is the steps against any pathogen. Let's go to question number 17. Question number 17 speak about the attack of cell infected by virus. Let's read the question carefully. Please read it carefully and read the choices carefully. Even I know the answer. Let's go to read it. 17. Which of the following attack the cell infected with a virus or carcinogenic cells? Which or who? Let's read the choices. Number 1, number A, natural killer cell only. I suspect about only. The only is not the right answer at all. Cytotoxic T cell only, natural killer cell, and cytotoxic T cells, or natural killer antibody. Okay, we must think. When we confused, we must read the question again. Which of the following attack the cells infected with a virus or carcinogenic cells? The answer must be natural killer and the cytotoxic T cells. They are attack the cell infected with a virus and carcinogenic cells, cytotoxic and natural killer. Let's go to the 18 questions. 18 question is a long questions. The long questions must be read it carefully. The first one, I read the stem of the cell. Then I will read the choices well. Stem of cell speak about what is the possible result if the genetic material of the strain of bacteria that resist antibiotic, is transferred to another strain that does not have the same resistance. Oh, I go to DNA, the part of nucleic biology. That's mean, let's speak about the question. The question speak about two strains of bacteria. One of them has a resist to antibiotic and the other has no resist to antibiotic. How about each other with connect to each other? Which of them is affected to the other? The resist one or the not resist one? So there are many choices. They speak about this. Which one affect to the other? Resist or not resist? Okay, let's read the choices. Number A, the resistance strain will transform into non-resistance one. Resistance, it will become not resistance. It's far away from the answer. Number B, the non-resistant strain will transform it into resistant one. None of those strains will transform into the other. مش هيحصل حاجة. Number D, each of two strains are transformed into each other. It's away. So the answer must be number B. B, the non-resistance one will transform to resist one. So we decide to not take any antibiotic anytime at first. We will go to the natural immunity before we go to get any antibiotic because of this. So the answer, the non-resistant strain will transform it into resistance one, resistance to antibiotic. Let's go to answer the question number 19. Which of the following subunit are covalently bonded? Here we speak about the bonded in DNA or RNA. No, here is the pentose sugar in nucleotide structure. Pentose sugar is a sugar that bonded in the genetic material. Pentose sugar means has 5 carbon atoms. So we speak about purine base and pyrimidine base. Base means nitrogenous base, not in pentose sugar. Number B, phosphate group and OH group, nitrogenous base and phosphate group. We must find the covalent bond, and the bond here bonded some parts of DNA. A phosphate group and adjacent nucleotide? No, I speak about covalent bond. The purine and pyrimidine is nitrogenous base which bind with not a covalent bond. The phosphate group and OH group and the nitrogenous base and phosphate group will bonded by a covalent bond in the nucleotide. So the answer is covalent bond is bind nitrogenous base and the phosphate group. They have covalent bond. Let's go to question number 20. What a figure. It's a lovely figure. We speak about the living organism chromosomes. The chromosomes has a special structure. I said before, when the question has a figure, we must study the figure first. The figure here is speak about the chromosome. Each chromosome consists of 2 chromatids. Each of them, the 2 chromatids attached with a centromere. It's a central point attached the 2 chromatids. What are the chromatids consists of? The chromatid consists of double helix, each one, double helix of DNA. So we have 2 double helix of DNA. In each chromatid contains 1 double helix of DNA. Let's go to the question. after we study the figure well. 20. How many of the structure A, that's the DNA structure with a double helix, is found in B structure? The B structure is a chromosome. So after we studied this figure, we found that the structure A is a DNA structure found in each chromatid, one in each chromatid. Let's answer and read the choices. Number A, one. One only in the structure B? No, we have two. Two, that's the answer. Yes, that's the answer. Each chromatid contains one double strand of DNA, that's structure A. Number C, none. No, it's not the answer. Indefinite number. No, it's not indefinite number. We have the choice is 2. The answer is 2. Each chromatid contains one strand of double helix of DNA, so it has 2 chromatids, 2 double helix of DNA. Let's go to the question number 21. Question number 21 is speak about structure. What is this structure? We must study the figure well. Again, this structure consists of many atoms. I speak about it. It is an organic material because the organic material consists of many atoms: carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, and we have nitrogen. Nitrogen is an element which is specific in organic material. What are the organic material found in the living organism body? They are carbohydrate, protein, fats, and nucleic acid. There are many organic material. Let's go about the structure here. Carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, and nitrogen. It's a protein. So let's answer the question, read it well, and then answer it. What are the 3 different molecules shown in the opposite figure? They speak about A and B and C. They are molecules. Number A, protein monomers. That's it. But we must read all the choices. Number B, structural protein. How I know that it's a structural protein? It's monomer because it consists of only a small unit of it. Regulatory protein, alkyl group. No, the answer is protein monomers. That's the structure of these 3 monomers. Okay, let's go 22. 22 is speak about numbers. I like numbers, and I will go with you to it. Let's go human chromosomes. Yes, another chromosomes. Number 1 likely contains 2000 genes. Chromosome, one chromosome with 2000 genes that provide instruction for making protein. 2000 genes for making protein. That means all of them has a specific hereditary trait. How many promoters are there in this chromosome? Each gene is a protein. Each protein have 1 promoter. So 2000 genes with 2000 promoters. Let's read the answer. Number A, 1. No, they are different genes, different protein. Each protein has promoters. 2 has 1000? No. How I know that each gene has the same function of the other gene? 2000? 4000? Yes, the answer is 2000 promoters. Let's go to the question number 23. 23 is speak about the ribosomal subunit. What are the ribosomes? Ribosomes is a tiny structure found in the endoplasmic reticulum or found in the cytoplasm of the cell. What are the functions of the ribosomes? The function of the ribosomes is to make protein. There, we make the protein. Let's speak about the question and read it carefully. Number 23. Which of the following binds a large ribosomal subunit with a small ribosomal subunit? The ribosomes are consists of two parts, large part and small part. Between them are messenger RNA passed to make a specific protein, mini protein structure. So let's read it again. I forget it. Which of the following bind a large ribosomal subunit with small ribosomal subunit, large and smaller, to form a complete ribosomes? Let's go to read the choices. Number A, the nucleus, the cytoplasm, a messenger RNA molecule, RNA, ribosomal RNA molecule. Which of them is bind a large and small? Must be completed at messenger RNA. They are found inside, between them, the macro unit and the micro unit, the large one and the small one, between them a messenger molecule of RNA. Let's go to question number 24. Question number 24, compared between rocks. Let's go to earth science. Earth science and geology is speak about the crust rocks. Let's read the question again. Compared of oceanic crust and the continental crust rocks. Yes, the crust contains of two types of rocks. One of them are oceanic crust, and the other is continental crust. The oceanic crust are at the bottom of the sea or the ocean, and the other is fluid. So it compared between them, oceanic and continental. Speak about four choices. The first one is more density and more viscosity. Means the oceanic crust are more density? No, he speak about the continental one. Continental are more density? No, I think is very light and fluid. More density and more acidity? Maybe, but not acidity. Less density and more viscosity? Less density, no. It will, yes, it's less density, and more viscosity, no. It less density and more acidity, that is the answer. Yes, less density and more acidity. That speak about the continental one because it fluid, and more acidity because it contains many rocks, has the acidity effect. Let's go 25. 25 speak about the sediments. The sediments is the small rocks are breaking down due to weathering, chemical weathering or mechanical weathering. Let's read the question again and find the choice, the best choice. Most of the sediments that were compacted and subsequently formed shell rocks are a mixture of. Let's speak about the shell of rocks. The first choices is clay and gravel. The second one is clay and silt. And C, sand and silt. D, gravel and sand. I think the answer is number B, clay and silt to make the shell rocks, and it mixture of clay and silt. They are more effective rocks of these parts. Let's go 26. 26 is speak about earth science again. Which of the two regions of the earth component has silica? Silica is the main component of sand. As the most abundant component of term of its percentage, more percentage. Let's read the choices carefully. Number A, the Earth's crust and lithosphere. I think yes, but let's read it again. Maybe I have most answer or another answer is very carefully again. The lower mantle and the outer core. No, lower mantle is not contain silica. The hydrosphere and the ocean crust. The inner core and asthenosphere. No, the first one is the answer. The answer is A. The Earth's crust and lithosphere contains more silica. Let's go to question number 27. 27 speak about the importance of calcite and quartz. Let's read the question again. What are the two most important properties that distinguish calcite and quartz? They are different. The two parts is speak about how to compare between calcite and the quartz, fracture and specific gravity, no fracture and specific gravity, cleavage and hardness, streak and color, luster and streak. The answer it will be C. B. Cleavage and hardness are the most comparison or compare between calcite and quartz. They are different in cleavage and hardness. That may be a question or follow and answer it at the first one. النموذج الاسترشادي الأول. It's speak about it again. Let's go to question number 28. Question number 28 has a figure with more than parts. Sorry, we have it in Arabic, so it will translate it. حجر رملي is sandstone. حجر جيري limestone. Again حجر رملي and حجر جيري diorite. E and F. Okay, let's read the question carefully. The following diagram shows rocks units from A to F. Rock unit from A to F. So, represent an intruded dike of diorite, and XX represent XX represent dividing line between rock unit A and rock unit from B to F. Mean A to B to F. So, what are the question here? What are the rocks formed in the zone of metamorphism, which is adjacent to intruded dike of diorite? Let's go. Inisa, quartzite, mudstone, marble. So, what of them? It will be the zone of metamorphism, which is metamorphism, which is adjacent to intruded dike of diorite. Let's go to quartzite. Quartzite is the best answer here because it will be means you understand this figure. Let's go 29. 29 about crystals. I like crystals. I like diamond. It's a crystal. Let's go. Study the figure that represent one of the crystal systems. That's a crystal system. Okay, there are many axes, 1A, A1, A2, and C. What's the crystal system? Formed as a result of changing the length of the axis C to be equal A. Axis C to be equal A. It will become cube. Yes, cube. Let's read. Number A, orthorhombic, triclinic, cubic, tetragonal. It must be cubic because it will be equal. A and 1A and 2A and C. It will be equal. It will be a cubic one. Yes, let's go to question 30. 30 is speak about earth science again. The two sections A and B. There are two sections, A and B, represent a sedimentary succession in distance area. Sedimentary one. Sedimentary rocks is a layer of sediments are laid over each other. But here, the sediments are not as a layer. Okay, let's read it again. If each of XY and LM, XY and LM represent different geological structures. They are different geological structures. Which of the following represent both of them? Which of these choices are the right one? First, XY angular unconformity. LM is normal fault. Okay. B, XY non-conformity. LM reversed fault. Okay. C, XY disconformity. LM normal fault. LM is a normal fault. XY disconformity. LM is a reversed fault. Reversed fault. Let's go to the answer. Answer is D. D is the right one. XY is disconformity. Disconformity. XY is disconformity. LM is a reversed fault. Yes, it's a reversed fault because it moves. Let's go to 31. Question number 31 speak about leucolite. Leucolite is a normal dumps. Yes, earth science. Let's read the question. Which of the following structure is associated with leucolized normal dumps? There are phenomena are associated with leucolized. Let's find it. Number A, fold with a youngest layer in the center. Number B, fold with the wings converging at the top. I think that wing is right. Let's read the other. C, fold in which the hanging wall rocks move downward. No. Fold which the rock movement is horizontal. So the answer will be B. Folds with the wings converge at the top. That means the two wings are up, converging at the top. Yes, the leucolized normal dumps. Let's go to 32. 32 question is about a branch of geology specialized in making numbered maps of mineral ores. We speak about the mineral ores, its economic value in the earth science. Number A, mineralogy. B, geophysics. C, paleontology. D, lithology. We find the maps specialized, the number mapped of mineral ores. It's not paleontology, it's not lithology, but geophysics. Geophysics is speak about the mineral and find the ores and making maps, the maps here to find What are the minerals found? Where found the mineral? Now we go to the questions with the 2 marks. We must speak carefully about the 2 marks. We not have to lose them. 2 marks for each question. Number 33, we speak about these parts of bone. This part of bone contains many structures. Some of them are bone, some of them are ligaments, and some of them are cartilage. Let's speak about the question and read it. Which type of tissue determines the direction of which of these bones move at the joint showing the provided figure? Oh, here we speak about the direction of these bone movement. Which part are determine the direction? Are these ligaments, cartilage, or bones? I say it's the ligaments. We speak about the structure of the ligaments. Number A, skeletal connective tissue. No, it's not a skeletal connective tissue. It's connective and muscular tissue. No. C, strong connective tissue. No. So the answer is fibrous connective tissue. That's the answer. That's show where the direction of movement of these joints. It's fibrous connective tissue. Let's go to question number 34. 34 speak about the hormones. Which of the following pairs of hormones are more similar in their effect on carbohydrate metabolism? We speak about the metabolism. Which hormones are affected in metabolism? Insulin, glucagon, adrenaline, cortisol, thyroxine. Let's speak about 2 of them are similar in their effect on the carbohydrate. Insulin and glucagon. Glucagon here is the opposite effect of insulin. B, glucagon and adrenaline. Adrenaline is the fear hormone, which is the same effect of glucagon. Insulin and cortisol, no. Cortisol and thyroxine, no. The answer is B, glucagon and adrenaline. They have the same effect in carbohydrate metabolism. Let's go to question number 35. Question number 35, from your study of tissue culture, what can grow in coconut milk as a suitable medium and produce a complete plant? Here is a tissue culture. Tissue culture has a conditions. Which condition? It must be a tissue with a complete number of chromosomes, 2n, not half of a chromosome. Let's go to number A and read it. Bowling green of all plant. No, bowling green has half number of chromosomes. It's not useful for tissue culture. Number B, piece of tobacco, plant roots, maybe because it contains a whole number of chromosomes. Ovule of rare plant. No, ovule have a half number of chromosomes. It's not suitable for a tissue culture. Plants infected with a disease. Any plant infected with a disease, it hasn't a complete, healthy, complete plant produced. So the answer must be B. Piece of tobacco plant roots that is more effective to make a complete plant. Number 36. Question number 36 is speak about the individual and the produced spirogyra. Let's read the question and know what the question needs. What is the maximum number of individuals that could be produced by spirogyra filament that is built from 50 cells? when it produced asexually by mitosis, maximum number of cells produced by 50 cells. In mitosis division, each cell produces another cell, so it will be 150, it will be 100 or more. So will we find 100 as a number? 1, no. 2, no. 25, no. 50, where is the 100? The maximum number here is 50. We will search about 100, there is 100, but there is 50 number of cells. It will be the answer, the right answer, yes, it's 50. It's not 50 the right answer, but it is the choices, the maximum choices. Let's go to question number 37. Which of the following substances is found in the membrane of the human female egg? The human female egg are attacked by the sperms. Attacked by the sperm to penetrate it to make the zygote. When it attacked by the sperm apical cells have hyaluronase enzyme which dissolve the hyaluronic acid which is around the ovum. Let's find the hyaluronic acid. Number E, hyaluronic acid is the choices. Let's read the other choices and decide. Hyaluronic acid enzyme, no, it will be found in the apical cell of the sperm. Polar body and hyaluronic acid, no, the polar body is not at the outer membrane. Hyaluronic acid and hyaluronic acid enzyme, no, the answer is number A. Hyaluronic acid is found in the female egg. So let's go to question number 38. Question number 38, what do interferons bind to? Interferons is a chemical substances which help in immunity. Cells infected by virus and cell infected by virus, cells infected by virus and their neighboring healthy cells, no, cells neighboring to the cells infected by virus. Interferons help in immune in the cell neighboring the infected by virus to help it to make immune. So the answer will be D. Cell neighboring to the cells infected by the virus. This is the answer. Let's go to question number 39. Which of the following does not express the immunoglobulin structure? Immunoglobulin structure. Let's read it again without fun. Which of the following does not express? Does not express. It's not. Immunoglobulin structure. Number E, 4 polypeptide chain. 2 pairs of polypeptide chain. They are same. They are 4. Huh? Yes, that's 4. But we must find not expressed. Okay, 1 constant region and 3 variable region of polypeptide. There are 4. We must find not. That's 1. 2 long chain and 2 short chain of polypeptide. 1, 3, 2 pairs, 2 polypeptide. The answer it must be 1 constant region and 3 variable region of polypeptide. That's the answer. 39. Let's go to 40. 40 is a figure. Let's study the figure. The figure here, by my vision, that's a chromosome. E. The chromosome consists of condensed part of chromatin. That's the chromatin, and that the DNA coiled on a histone, and the condensed parts of DNA coiled on a histone, Let's go to the question. 40. Which of the 5 lettered stages represent the chromatin? Oh, the chromatin. We are labeled it before, so the chromatin is number C. We find the answer B. Chromatin is number C. Let's go to 41. 41. Which of the following statement best describes the genome? Genome. Genome is a media of the genetic trait. Where are the genetic traits found? It is a number of chromosomes found in one cell. Each cell contains the copy of genome. In the living organism, there are a fixed type of chromosome, fixed number of chromosomes. In human being, there are 46 chromosomes in each cell, so the genome found in each cell is number of chromosomes found in each cell. Let's go to the choices. Number A, all the gene in each somatic cell, all the gene in each somatic cell, all the gene in all somatic cells. No, in all somatic cells, that means 46 chromosomes from multiplying of million numbers of cells. All the gene in each individual. No, that means infinitive number of gene. All the gene in each DNA molecule. No. So the answer, it will become A. A, all the gene in each somatic cell. 46 chromosome for the human being is a copies. One copy in each cell. So the answer, all the gene in each somatic cell. Let's go to 42. 42, if the codon UGG stands for the amino acid is tryptophan. Tryptophan is a protein, a type of protein, has a code. The code is UGG, is a standard code. It's not differentiated from one person to another or from living organism to another. It's a code, UGG for tryptophan. In the genetic code, which of the following living organism is exception for this rule? Organism, no exception. There is no exception. Let's read the choices and find the answer. Bacteria and other prokaryotic, no exception. Influenza and polymyelitis virus, no exception. Protista and fungi, no exception. So the answer is no exception. UGG is tryptophan enzyme, tryptophan protein, amino acid, tryptophan amino acid. It is no exception. So the answer is D. There is no exception. That's the code UGG for tryptophan. Let's go to 43. 43, let's go again to earth science. Earth science here is the formation of the river. The formation of the river is a figure, yes? Let's read the question. In front of you is a geological section that reminds the geological events that this area was exposed to in order. A, it was exposed to tensile forces and then erosion. It was exposed to tensile forces and then sedimentation. It was exposed to compressive forces and then erosion. Okay, it was exposed to compressive forces and then sedimentation and site comatite, rhyolite, basalt. So the answer is C. C, it was exposed to compression, compressive forces and then erosion. Let's go to 44. 44 is speak about the, let's read the question and then decide. The following blocks represent different igneous rocks of the same size. Same size. Igneous rocks. So, thrown at the same moment, a swimming pool. It will be asked for the density. Igneous rocks has density, specific density. Let's read and decide. Swimming pool filled with water. The density of water is 1 gram per cubic centimeter. Which of the following rocks remains floating? There are many types: basalt, andesite, pumice, granite. So the answer will be pumice, because it will float. Float, that means the density of it is less than 1 gram per cubic centimeter, is less than the density of water. Let's go the two questions that we call them essay question. The 45 question is: what is the immune cells that are activated by interleukins? They are two types of cell, beta cell and T helper cell, that are activated by interleukins. The last questions: which organism or organisms that can reproduce by binary vision without the nucleus? Yes, binary vision without nucleus means it's a prokaryotic. Dividing mitosis. Explain your answer. That means bacteria. Bacteria, because they are prokaryotes without any nucleus, because they have nucleus envelope, no nucleus envelope. That means the genetic material swim at the cytoplasm. So we have 46 questions. I hope you have benefited from this, and thank you.